Hey guys, welcome to my channel, A Guiding Light. My name is Candice. Um, we're going to be doing a collective reading right now, so it may apply to you, it may not. Just take what fits and leave the rest. Please look at my description box below see if there's any additional information that might be useful to you. If you're looking for information about my email address, people ask me about donation information, that's down there. My Patreon info may or may not be in it because I'm almost done putting it together, so it depends where I am when I release this video. So if it's not in there, it will be in there soon, and it will be in my upcoming videos. I'll also put a video out too saying about releasing Patreon, so it will come up because it's going to be a neat little space. But look in there for any information, donation information, email, just channel information, Patreon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Any other perks to the channel, like, they're all helpful, okay? Whether this just period is of a giving back for my time and energy, or whether this is helpful to you. But everybody knows what to do. I thank you very much. But let's get on with the information because that's the fun part. So this is a different reading than normal, which is kind of cool because so far on this channel, a little bit on my other channel, I've talked about it, but I haven't really dealt with this too much. So I'm just going to get into it. We're going to ride out with this. In your recent past, you have the Five of Cups. And if you look to, there's people and energies down there kind of influencing her, kind of pulling her down. This was or is your perspective. This could even be like very recent past, to where your perspective was just of the Five of Cups. It was lowering your vibration. It was lowering how you were seeing things. It was making you a little bit more emotional than usual. It was more of a lack mentality, more of what is wrong than what is right, right? Like what you don't have and just what's going on, than good things, basically, like boo-hoo me type thing. And it was just very much stuck in that, and it was very low vibrational energies, definitely energies around you that were affecting you. Trying to think of how to say all this and what order to go in. Where you're at now, things are changing. This is the Wheel of Fortune. That channel of light is opening up. The scales are being balanced. There's scales in here, right? No, I thought there was. It almost looked like there was. It's like an Ankh or whatever it is. But the channel of light is opening up. Things are changing. And what's crossing this, how do I want to do this, is there's voodoo doll. And it says manipulation. I hope this isn't backwards for you. That sucks if so. Voodoo doll, manipulation, scheming, and controlling bad influences. That's what's affecting this, raising, things changing, your light fully opening up, probably raising up levels, right? Like an ascension. Let me try to move forward because there's going to be a lot of talk around this, and I hopefully can get this below 15 minutes. But your likely future is Six of Wands. So you are going to be victorious. You are going to be triumphant in this changing and getting out of that energy. The bridge that gets you from where you are now, whether maybe that's even the block, like the manipulation, I think that's what it is, like where it's like this, like the Wheel of Fortune and the light being open, and like this is the block on it, this voodoo doll manipulation. There's energies at hand that are affecting that from being. But your likely future is the Six of Wands and being victorious. What your bridge card is that helps you go from your present moment and that block to your likely future is justice. And this really feels like to me a divine justice. This, once before I get to the other part, feels like it's for a group of people who have really been going through a rough time, probably even some type of ascension or awakening journey. And it's just been dark and rough for a while. But you have stayed dedicated and consistent and like dedicated to the light. Like, just no matter what is trying to pull you down, no matter what is affecting you, and life be hard life and for a while, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, like this has a large feeling of spiritual warfare type of thing. And it's like you're doing all the right stuff and you're doing all the right stuff and you're like right there, right at that door to that ascension, to crossing over to another level. And it just wasn't going. And the closer you got to it and the more you're right there, like the worse it's getting in whatever way it looks for you, whether it's by people in your life, whether it's literally by spiritual things, lower vibrational energies, emotions, thoughts, beings, whatever, emotional warfare, you've been dealing with it. And I don't know if you guys have felt it. I have before, where like you almost feel the ceiling. You know, that ceiling people are talking about, where there's like almost these chains that are on you, or this like glass literal ceiling, like you're boxed in and chained, right? You can almost now feel it because you're getting so close to that different level that you could feel the difference in it. You're not so in the muck of it that you don't even notice a difference because you're just so in it that it's just a full reality for you. You're literally about to shift over. And even you might have even have felt, some more than others, like it's not exiting the matrix. There's different levels of the matrix and different perspectives of the matrix. Some will call it like a false matrix or whatever, but there is lower vibrational matrix, and you're moving to a higher, it's literally like an ascension or a leveling up. You're moving to a higher level of that matrix, a higher vibration matrix, and that light from coming in. And you probably what perceived somewhat as a spiritual warfare, yes, trying to keep you in, but also is a perspective of they're part of what keeps the matrix intact. And to some degree, those matrices have to stay intact. There is a structure to that energy. And you have proved and dedicated so much to the light that it's almost like you're allowed to level up, or you're ready to level up, or they're coming in to help you level up and release those shackles off of you, release that box off of you. And you have that by ancestral lineages. I hope I don't have to make this off till part 2. And stellar gateway chakra. This might be an ancestral thing. Every time I tried to tap into it, it was like, no, it was mostly just trying to show for the cards. Like, you see how this one with the leveling up, it's like it's hitting, oh, it's weird, it's moving. It's hitting this dark thing and then nothing up here. And then this one, it's just turning into wings, and this body and this body. This light is now going up. It's allowing this ascension up. See, like body, it's going to another light body, to another light body. It's this block is removed. See it? That's the main thing it was trying to show. So all these lower vibrational energies, one more thing real quick, it wants me to say, I really want to delve into this more because this to me is like a huge topic to talk about. But you are still going to have to deal with these energies. It's not like they go away because of like new levels, new devils, like yes and no, but they're still going to be there. But because you're going to have so much more light coming in and your perspective's going to be different, you're not going to have as much of this darkness for these energies of this lower vibrational matrix to latch onto and to affect, because you're going to have so much more light inside of you. So yes, do the things that maintain that, but um it's like they're there. It's like, right, like if you came from like a life of crime or something, I don't know, and the cops, like you're always having to deal with the cops, right? And then all of a sudden you get right and you start doing really good and you're not doing any of the things that they can get you for. They're there, they're still in your environment, but they're not going to mess with you. They're not doing anything that they could come in and like take you and book you for. I'm not talking about injustices in the world, okay? That's something else. But in the normal world, you're not doing like, your situation is different. It's not the one where like, oh, I've got to dodge because they're looking for you and they can get you for all the stuff. No, your life and your perspective of life and the way you're living your life is going to be different now. And all this light inside of you, and it's more of light energy, light feelings, light perspective. Yes, life is going to be life, and sometimes it's going to have a difficult moment, but the perspective and the energy and the it's different. It's different in the worst. The just imagine somebody who lives a life of crime and all the stuff that goes along with that. And I don't mean like the fanciful, like romanticized version of it. Like it's just dirty, grimy crime, whatever. No judgment. And then you're living life like financially free and happy and healthy and of service. You don't even have to be, just life that it's just all on the up and up, right? You could go down the street and go to the gas station, have a cop behind you, and although it's a little uncomfortable, you don't really care. There's nothing they can really do to you. Life's different, as opposed to you going and doing something and you're dodging and weaving. It's a completely different. It's more of an abundance-based energy and not a fear-based energy. So yes, they're there. Like the cops will still be there, but I'm not trying to villainize cops. This is like the only example I can come up with. But they don't have anything to get you for. They don't have anything to latch onto, to control you with, or to use against you, right? They don't have that. So are they there? Yes. Are they going to be able to affect you? No. Not unless you're doing something that dramatically changes how you're living life and what your matrix looks like again. Either way, congratulations. It's probably been a very long road, but you have stayed dedicated to the light, working with the light, being of the light, for the light, with the light, and everything according to the light. Even though everything has tried to keep you from it, stop you, change your direction. Some of it, yes, and some of it, it just was what you were experiencing as you were getting closer to that little doorway between the two worlds, and you felt it strongly. You felt the shackles more because you could feel the contrast, and you felt those things that man that level of matrix. Okay, so either way, your dedication of light and to the light has shown through. You will be released from that matrix and allowed to pass through, and that light will now able to come in and be able to level up in however that looks for you. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's going to be this and this, because this is a general reading. But those shackles are going to be taken off of you. That invisible ceiling that you've been feeling, that you've been struggling against something, especially once you stopped having to struggle against yourself and your own sabotage, if that's the case. Now all of a sudden you're struggling against something and you're like, what is this? Yeah, that you've been feeling, for those of you that I'm talking to, that's about to be removed. And they're coming in to help you do that as a thank you for your dedication to your light. It also shows you're ready. It shows you can handle it, and the responsibility and the dedication to it. And you're ready to level up now into a higher frequency level of matrix, if you will. I hate to say that word because it has a very negative connotation, but it is what it is, and it will always be there. It's structure to this world. If it wasn't there, it would be a black void. Okay, like everything has to have some type of structure. But congratulations, that you are going to be leveling up, and those binds and shackles are going to be taken off of you. So I love you. Thank you for walking this journey with me. I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.